Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be taking a look at some of the early concept art designs for General Grievous. During the behind the scenes documentary for Revenge of the Sith, they have a segment where they're talking about the different stages of artwork that they went through to get one that George Lucas would approve for Grievous's final design. It was something that was very heavily debated, so let's look at a couple of these. The first one is actually a familiar face because the Magna Guards that accompany Grievous wherever he goes, what that design was actually originally going to be Grievous. Great design, really intimidating, statuesque almost, but one of those statues that can move and disarm you and disable you very quickly. Really cool that they repurposed it, even though it wasn't chosen for Grievous. There were a couple ideas of having Grievous being like this floating droid. Really cool design. I can't picture it being Grievous now, just knowing who he is as a character and what he is capable of doing physically with the lightsabers. The floating one is weird, but I think as a different character, I'm all for it. Bring back this design and use it. Really cool. Here's another one, very creepy, definitely more of a droid. This one kind of lacks the organic components that Grievous ultimately has, with him being kind of a modified alien with droid parts. This one is kind of set up to be totally droid. Definitely looks like something that would fit in the Separatist army. And it's another design that could definitely be repurposed for something, some type of assassin droid. This one here kind of plays into the general idea of having this little tiny figure on this floating chair who's got all these controls controlling the droids around him. Again, really cool concept. I can't picture it as Grievous because of what he is, but as a separate character, again, a really interesting idea. This would have been cool. I would have been perfectly fine with this. It would have made him less of a physical threat and more of a mental opponent. Obviously, this is the pretty much the final design of Grievous, but this was the art that led to that being the choice. I personally love Grievous's design. I think they made the right decision in what they ultimately chose. I do think the more white color aesthetic that we see in kind of the Tarkovsky Clone Wars series would have suited him better than the beige, the darker, grittier color. Something about an evil opponent being decked out in all white is a fascinating expectation subverter for me. But that's what they chose. I'm cool with it. And that's going to be it. Just a short video today. I just wanted to talk about some of the Grievous concept art. It's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. There'll be more Grievous videos coming up in the future. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. Don't miss out on any of our content. Leave a comment below with your favorite Grievous concept art design. And as always, may the Force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.